Okay. Good morning, and this is going to be a Saturday morning coffee rant on my own platform. I say that because I haven't done one of these in a while, and I've been doing Revolution.radio radio shows. I'm really thankful to them for that. If you get a chance, go check me out on Revolution.radio. Morning Coffee Rants with Dan is the name of my show, every Thursday or Thursday morning at 9 a.m. So, what do you know? It's 10 to 9, and I'm doing my morning coffee rant, except on this one I'm allowed to say the F word if I want, and I'm probably going to. Maybe not. This might not be a very long one. So, I'm looking at the news, and I'm looking at different things and different whistleblowing. And there's this FBI whistleblower that came out to talk about the weaponization of the government, or the weaponization of the FBI and their law enforcement capacities. And 12 years ago, when I worked for a federal two-letter agency, I had the same exact experience with the weaponization of law enforcement capacities used against me, and it's much smaller level. It's nothing, nowhere near as big as this, but it's the same fucking thing, okay? So this is what I'm talking about in case you don't know. Let me see if I can get all the way over to here. We've got the screen capture. Let me close this up. Oh, there's Larkin Rose. Let me close Larkin Rose up. This is what I'm talking about. News about the FBI whistleblower comes forward. Whistleblower Marcus Allen warns American people. And I clicked over onto that article. He addressed, he was an FBI staff operations specialist. He issued a warning on Wednesday at the House Judiciary System Select Subcommittee on the weaponization of the federal government. Yeah, no shit. So as I was reading through this, some people may have seen this, some people may not have seen it, but as I was reading through it, this gentleman said, he said some, coming forward takes courage. So he said some, heartening things and gave some warnings on how he doesn't think the FBI is going to be able to be reined in. He doesn't trust any checks and balances that they're going to have in place to, check and balance themselves. And let's go ahead and get by this thingy. All right. So I'm doing this live. I'm not editing none of it. I don't care how messed up it is. It's what I'm saying that matters. So when I was working with, and this is 2012, I had the weaponization of government used against me, the weaponization of law enforcement capacities, okay, the judiciary capacities against a political enemy, which was me, I guess, in that time frame for, back in that little Game of Thrones. These fucks don't care. They stonewall. They follow their own rules. I had doctors at the place break the law by contacting my own outside doctor, and during a workers' comp that's against the law, they're not allowed to do that. They break whatever law they want. They stonewall the hell out of you. This is on all levels. This is what I've been saying the last 4 or 5 years on podcasts and on shows, and now it's coming forward at every level. We can see this corruption. But the bigger picture, he said some really truthful and heartwarming things to me that I thought were like, wow, this takes courage, and it does. But he said something that leads me to believe he's still just casting spells. Because he's telling everybody, man, I know you don't think it counts, blah, 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 but get out and vote. I'm sorry, there's some dark sorcerers at work here. There's some dark magicians. There's some satanic magicians and wizards at work here. I know this is going to sound, I might be losing people now. Don't get out and vote. He wants you to get out and vote. He's saying get out and vote. It's important. Maybe he truly believes that, and he's spreading misinformation. If you check out the last radio show I just did on Revolution Radio, I talk about the difference between disinformation and misinformation. Maybe he's just spreading misinformation erroneously and doesn't understand the evil he's actually committing by trying to get people to go out and vote. When everybody gets together and goes out and votes, it puts this energy into our atmosphere that we are agreeing to this contract to be ruled. We are agreeing to this contract to be governed. Okay? Government means mind control. It comes from the Latin governare, governing the mind. Mentis is mind. So government literally means mind control. I don't need to be governed. So when everyone goes out and votes in the collective, and then the more people they get out and vote, why did Trump actually say, yeah, this is the most important election ever, make sure you vote, it's going to be the last time you vote? He let that slip out on purpose. They do that on purpose. They have to let you know. Folks, shit is coming. Don't vote. You're feeding the system by voting. You're feeding their bullshit by voting, okay? Fuck voting. Don't vote. It's a game. Don't care. It's not even about they'll pick whoever they want. It ain't even about that. By you voting, you're creating an amphitheater of consent to being ruled. That's what they want. Withdraw your consent. Don't vote. Period. Think about a football stadium. Think about Madison Square Gardens. Think about a big MMA distraction-tainment. Give them free bread and circuses. Everyone's all charged up emotionally for this guy versus that guy, and they're purposely having certain ethnicities go against one another, so that way, the Russian followers of Islam against the American Christians, we got to fight. Meanwhile, Israel does whatever the hell they want. The real devil in this world. Anyway, and not all of them are. I don't blame the people. It's all the government. It's all the government. It's all the ones that would rule us and who they're ruling us for, okay? Because none of this is human-driven. Look at how they locked us all down in 2020. They are not, I repeat, they are not going to be able to vote themselves out of what's coming in this new world government that they want to institute. So I really felt for what he was saying, this guy, and what he was saying as far as the weaponization goes. Marcus Allen is the dude's name. Yeah, he's right. It's being weaponized. It's not being reined in. It's not being. There's no checks and balances with them. They stonewall. They do whatever they want. I witnessed it in 2012, already 12 years ago. Nothing's changed, and nothing will change. Nothing will change. But my main thing that I took exception with was what he said. It was either purposeful disinformation or misinformation. Either way, don't vote. Don't vote. Don't give that mass consent to be governed. Okay? That's my message. Withdraw your consent. Withdraw your vote. Don't vote. I'm not voting. Therefore, I can complain about the master I have, which is any master, actually. All right? I've seen a meme that said that on Facebook. If you vote, you can't complain. You wanted a master. Period. Anyways, happy Saturday. And I might go Sasquatching again tonight. I'm not going to say where, but I might go. Anyways, man, check me out, Revolution Radio, revolution.radio, every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. And I am going to be reading straight from my book, Rise from Darkness, this Thursday. Also, coming up in October, I may be traveling, I may not be, but either way, I'm going to be co-hosting a summit with Corey Enderlot. Check that out. We'll be posting more information about that, but at any rate, happy Saturday, stay safe, and remember, no matter what, don't vote. Peace.